Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, DrewTube, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it, all right? The choices you're making have impacted you marvelously. Everything you're doing is being done in a major way. Let's get right into it. The choices you're making have impacted you marvelously. You have been making right decision after right decision after right decision after right decision. You only live to make the right choices. Everyone in life has made bad choices, poor choices, the wrong choices. But once you get through that stage of life, once you realize that the wrong choices will take you in the wrong direction, once you consider that the choices that you made are not the choices you need to continue making, there's elevation there. Even if it's hidden, even if it's in secret, even if it's not in your eyesight, even if it's not in your reach right now, there's change there. You may not be able to pick up on it. You may not be able to decipher it. You may not be able to make note of it. You may not even be able to tell, but change is on the horizon because you've been making some really good choices. The choices you have been making are marvelous. You have been working out for yourself in a marvelous way. You have been doing things to take your life to the next level. You have been doing things to take your life from mediocre and average to living your best life. You're not going to stop making good choices. You always make good choices. You make choices better than anyone you know. The choices you make for yourself are so good and so grand that people come to you for help. People come to you with matters. People come to you with problems. People come to you to solve their quarrels, solve their riddles to life. People come to you for the answers. The choices you make are so profound, so great, so amazing, so incredible. If anyone knows how to make a good choice, it's you. If anybody knows how to make a right decision, it's you. They made you try to doubt yourself because you were so educated. You were so smart, so mentally strong. They had to try and alter your mind some way, somehow, to get you to think that you weren't good enough. Your decisions weren't good enough. Your choices wouldn't be good enough. But boy, were they mistaken. Boy, were they wrong. They got played out trying to play you out over the choices you made over your life. You know how to make a good decision. You know how to make a right choice. They wanted you to think you didn't know how. Shame on them. You have impacted your life marvelously. You have impacted your life in a major way. Everything you're doing is being done major. You're not doing anything small. The small stuff is over and done with. Even the stuff that seems small to you is still looked at on a grand scale by others. Even the things that seem minuscule to you are now still looked at with greatness and looked at with bulging eyes and looked out in amazement by others because of you and how you do it. Everything you're doing is being done majorly. You may try to hold back. You may try to not try to shine as bright, but you can't even help it. You put people's eyes out. You shine so bright. You got people feeling some type of way. You shine so bright. You're an amazing person who makes good choices. I want you to say that to yourself right now. I'm an amazing person and I make good choices. Through life, sometimes we make some good choices. Sometimes we make some bad ones, but that hasn't stopped anybody else. Everybody makes a bad choice at one point in their life. and for people to hound on you, for people to make you feel like it's the end of the world, for people to make you feel like your life is over just because you've made some wrong choices. That's not the way you try to raise somebody up. It's important to let people know they're not doing the right thing. It's important to let people know that they're going nowhere fast. It's important to let people know that what they're doing is not going to get them anywhere. It's going to actually destroy them or get them put into the grave or get them put in jail or get them to destroy their life or their finances or their future or their career. There's a way to save people and there's a way not to save people. But you don't make somebody feel and believe that the choices they make aren't good enough. That person will be coming back to you for life. That person will depend on you and be dependent upon you for life. Every little thing that person does, they're going to be a slave and have to come back to you and ask you if you think it's all right, if you think it's okay, if you think they're worthy, if you think they're good enough, if you think they're deserving, if you think they can do it, if you think they should do it, if you think they're have enough to do it. But the choices you're making have impacted you marvelously. Even with all your fear, even with all your doubt, even thinking that you wouldn't be able to do it or get it done, you still did it. Your choices are turning out better than you could have ever imagined. The decisions that you're making are turning out better than you could have ever imagined. All you want is the best for you, and now your choices and the decisions that you're making in your life are beginning to reflect that. And they can't stop you from making good choices. You've seen the effect of a positive choice and how much of an impact it has on your life, how you live, how much money you get, how you feel about yourself, how you feel towards others. You don't never want to make the wrong choice again. You don't ever want to make the wrong decision again. And we all learn from our choices and our decisions. So don't even see your choices or your decisions as wrong. You can only make a wrong choice or a wrong decision when you know you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, or you do something over again that you know you have no business doing. That's the only time you can make a wrong choice. Other than that, it's trial and error. If you're doing something that you know you're not supposed to be doing, don't do it. If you're doing something that you know is not going to take you anywhere, don't do it. If you're doing something that you know is harmful to you, harmful to your future, harmful to your life, harmful to your career, harmful to what you want to be, harmful to what you're going to do with your life, don't do it. If something is going to cause damage to you, damage to people around you, don't do it. Be smarter than that. Choose to not do it. There's other things you can do. But the choices that you have been making, God is proud of you. He's using me right now to speak to you and tell you that you need to stay on the right path. You need to continue to make the right choices. You need to continue to do what you're doing. Continue to believe in yourself. Continue to put one foot in front of the other. Because you are at the point now where your choices are impacting you greatly than they ever were before. You're taking care of yourself. You're responsible for yourself. You're paying your own bills, paying your own mortgage, paying your car note, paying your car insurance, paying your monthly bills. The choices and the decisions that you make will impact more than just you, more than just your life. You're dealing with more because you can handle more. You show God you are ready for more, and the decisions that you're making are working out marvelously for you. God is trusting you with more now than he ever has. He sees that you're worthy. He sees that you're the right fit. He sees that you're the right one. He sees you striving and working hard towards being his child. He sees that you want to make a good decision for a good future, a better future, a brighter future. God sees these things. And he wants you to keep going. He wants you to keep making right choices. The devil will try to squeeze his way on in, try to get you to change things up, try to get you to do different, try to get you to be different. But no, don't do it. Continue being the person that you are. Continue being the version of yourself that you are. Continue to hold it down exactly how you're doing it. Continue to stay focused. Continue to grind it out. Continue to tough it out. Continue to thug it out. Continue to manifest greatness. Those choices that you made when you weren't seeing any results, when you weren't getting any results, you have to applaud yourself and pat yourself on the back. Those things that you kept doing, even when nothing was happening, you weren't seeing any motion, you weren't seeing any rise, you weren't seeing any response, you weren't getting any results, you have to pat yourself on the back. You're the type of person that will if they say there's $1 million in a room and they put you in a room full of darkness and all you have to do is find the switch and you got 24 hours to do it, you're the type of person that's going to find that switch in that 24 hours. So you could get that $1 million. That's you. You make good choice after good choice after good choice. You're the type of person that likes to make good decisions and watch them pile up. You like to make good choices and good decisions and watch them pile up on top of each other. You want to make good choice after good choice after good choice and have a whole day full of good choices. You're the type of person that wants to have a whole week full of good choices. You're the type of person that wants to have a whole month full of good choices. You're the type of person that wants to have a whole year full of good choices and good decisions. And you want to pile all those good moments, all those good times, and all those good choices on top of each other. So that way, when something bad does come, God forbid, you'll hardly even feel it. It'll be like a cold when you have the proper medicine. You ever had a cold and then you take the right medicine and then you start to feel better even though the cold is still there? You keep taking the medicine and taking the medicine until the cold has finally worked its way out of your system. It's the same way with life. You keep doing good, something unfavorable happens. Odds are, this is life, something unfavorable will happen, but you do so many good things that when the chips hit the fan, you can make cookie dough. When the chips hit the fan, you could hook up some dessert. You could hook up some chocolate this, some dessert that. Some sweet cream and some chocolate chips. I said it, some chocolate chips. You enjoy yourself. All right, you deserve it. All right, they know that you have been grinding it out and working towards better decisions. And that's what it's all about. All right, you have to continue to make the choices that are best for you. And you're doing just that. You're not letting anything get in the way. And that's what it takes. It takes discipline to make the right choices in your life. And you have disciplined yourself. You have disciplined yourself to the point to where it's easy for you to make good choices because you see the benefit. You see the benefit of making good choices. You see the benefit of making the right choices. Everyone in life goes through things. Everyone in life goes through something to where they're not doing their best, to where they wish they were doing better, to where maybe they're not trying, maybe they're not motivated, maybe they don't care. But you care now. You're motivated now. The choices that you've been making in life are a reflection of how you want your life to go. You see yourself at the top. You see yourself winning. You see yourself successful. You see yourself rich and prosperous. You see enough money flowing to you to start that business. You see enough wealth flowing to you to quit that job you hate. You see enough money coming into your bank account for you to live financially free, for you to be able to go on vacation wherever, whenever, however you want. Whether it's cruise, whether it's by plane, on an island, you see yourself being able to go wherever it is you want. You see yourself being able to do whatever it is you want, and your choices are gonna be a reflection of that. You know what you want, and your choices are a reflection of what you want. Your choices are a reflection of what you want. You don't want what you used to want anymore. You know you deserve greater. You know you deserve better. You know you deserve more. You know just what you see coming into your life. You see an abundance of every good thing coming into your life. All the good you have right now, you see double coming into your life. All the amazing things you have right now, you see double coming into your life. God put you here to live in abundance. He put you here that you may not live life, but that you may have it and live abundantly. Matthew 10:10. He came that you might have life and live it more abundantly. You're supposed to be living abundantly. You're supposed to be living prosperously. You're supposed to have a never-ending amount of whatever it is you desire or what you require. Wealth, resources, homes, cars, vacation spots. Whatever you see for yourself, it's more than possible. And that's why the choices you have made are impacting you marvelously. When you don't feel like doing something, you still do it. You don't feel like reading, you still get up and do it. You don't feel like self-educating, you still get up and do it. You don't feel like exercising, you still get up and do it. Some of us have had health issues, had to put down certain things that we loved. All right, some of us need some comfort food. Some of us have been binging on things that have been unhealthy for us. Fast food, sugary snacks, high sodium intake, sugary drinks, things that we know that aren't the best for us, instead of drinking water, instead of being healthy. But now you see the benefit of health. You see the benefit of eating wisely, of making healthy food choices. You see the benefit of it. Less visits to the hospital, less visits to the doctor, more visits to the gym, more visits to the vegetable aisle, to the fruit aisle, the health food aisle, the health snack aisle. Nothing wrong with snacking. Make the choice, make the decision to look up some healthy snacks. There's healthy snacks out there that taste good, that don't have to taste like cardboard. You don't have to do that with all the healthy snacks you want to eat. Tastes like cardboard. Even the healthy snacks they put out in the store still got something in it that's not good for you. Make the decision that you're going to make your own snacks. Make the decision that you're going to watch less TV and you're going to put more time into you. Put more time into your health. The little bit of time you take away from TV, the little bit of time you take away from sleeping, the little bit of time you take away from sitting around just enjoying yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you want to make positive changes and you want positive results, you got to put in the time, effort for it. So you're going to have to take a little extra time and put it into the things that you really don't feel like doing. Some of the things you don't feel like doing are really things that you would love to do. It's just a block in your mind. The mind is too lazy. The mind doesn't feel like it. Now the mind is transferring thoughts to your body. We don't feel like it. No mind, you don't feel like it. Because your spirit really wants these things. Your spirit really wants to get in shape. Your spirit really wants that beach body. Your spirit really wants that beach home. Your spirit really wants that money in your bank account. Your spirit really wants to drive that $1,000 car, $100,000 car. Your spirit really wants to live in that $1 million home. Your spirit really knows that these things are possible. And your spirit really wants you to get up off and get it done. Your spirit really wants you to stop eating them damn cheese doodles and get it done. Your spirit wants you to stop eating them flaming hot Cheetos and get it done. They're killing you with your taste buds. Got you addicted with your taste buds. Taking years off your life and away from your kids and grandkids with your taste buds. The less you eat, the longer you live. The more you go out and walk instead of sit down and watch that show where them people are getting paid an hour more than your yearly salary. They're getting paid hourly your yearly salary. People that on the TV you're watching are getting paid hourly your yearly salary, and you're sitting there watching them. Get up and go for a walk. Get up and go fix you a salad. Get up and go read you a book. Get up and go fix you a healthy meal. Get up and go do that thing that you told yourself you were going to do since the beginning of the year and you never did it yet. Go do it. The year is almost over, people. Where are you going to be at the end of this year? Where are you going to be at the end of today? Where are you going to be at the end of this week, this month? I know you want to be better off than you were yesterday or prior. And that's why the choices that you're making are impacting you like never before. You believe in yourself right now like never before. You see what's impossible as possible for you. You see the things you can't do as things you can do, no matter how hard they are, no matter how far away this goal may be, no matter how difficult things may seem or look. You know you can do it, really. You really know you can do it. The only thing that's stopping you is you. That's the only thing that's stopping you. Only thing that's stopping you is your choices, your decision making. No more poor choices. No more poor decision making. Poor choices and poor decision making leads to poor results and a poor bank vault. That's what poor decision making leads to. Poor choices and poor decision making lead to poor results and a poor, empty, soulless bank vault. You want some spirits in that bank vault. You want some dead presidents in that bank vault. You want the money spirit in that bank vault. You want hundreds of thousands, if not millions. I know you want some millions. You want some millions in that bank vault. Who doesn't want some millions? I know you want some millions. You watching this video right now, your spirit wants some millions. And you know you deserve some millions within your spirit. You know you deserve to be able to do what you want to do. You know you deserve to be able to live your life carefree. Not having to worry about where your food is coming from you're going to eat. Not having to worry about where the money's coming from to pay your bills. You know you deserve more. You know you're worth more. And you know you can have it. When you see it for yourself, you can reach out and grab it. All because of the choices you made. Some people choose to watch TV. Some people choose to study. Some people choose to watch rich people. Some people choose to become how to get rich. Watch how to get rich. Learn how to get rich. Some people just want to be comfortable. In order to be comfortable, you have to get rich. Imagine having enough money to be able to take care of your every need. You know how close you would be to God? You know how much you would love God? It's a lot easier to love God when you can put your focus all on him instead of where everything's going to come from and having to pray to things for him, having to pray for him, having to pray to him for things that you can get yourself, that he already put enough in you for you to get it yourself. You could pray for immediate miracles. You could make things come to you immediately. When you need something, doesn't it always come? Doesn't it always happen? That happens through the power and the presence of God in you. It doesn't fall out the sky. Even when it comes through the universe, it's coming through the universe inside you. There's nothing that you can't do. You're more than able. You're more than capable. You're more than a conqueror. And it's time for you to conquer some of these bad choices. It's time for you to conquer some of these bad habits. It's time for you to conquer some of this bad decision making and turn it around for yourself. Make things better for yourself. Make things easier for yourself. When you do things hard, your life is going to be easy. You do things easy, your life is going to be hard. Do what's hard. Even if you have it easy, do what's hard. You may not have anything hard to do. Give yourself something hard to do. What can I do that's hard today? What can I do that's going to challenge me today? What challenges can I conquer today? What part of myself am I going to make alive, to breathe life into today? Instead of just sitting around and thinking I'm not good enough, I can't do it, it won't happen for me like it did for everybody else. Make a decision that's going to leave an impact, a long-lasting impact on your life for the rest of your life. And do it today. Do it right now. Decide right now. Make a decision right now. And believe in it. And see it and feel it happening for yourself. The choices you're making are going to impact you for the rest of your life. So if you're not making some good ones, you better start right now. You can't escape your karma from your past. You're going to have to live through it. You're going to have to get through it. You're going to have to work through it. You're going to have to make yourself better through it. Stay motivated through it. Stay happy through it. Stay positive through it. Believe in God through it. So you might as well make some good choices and some good decisions, because if not, you're only creating the life that you're going to live in and not anybody else. The choices you're making aren't going to affect others, hopefully. And if you have other people affected by your choices, you better make some good choices, because not only does your life depend on it, you have other lives dependent on it. So you have no excuse. You have no other choice but to make a good decision. Because if you don't, not only are you going to feel it, but other people in your life are going to feel it. So if you're not on your own, doing your own things, rolling solo, you better make you some good choices, because you don't have no choice. You got people depending on you. So it's time to step it up. It's time to raise the bar. It's time to exit your old life and step into your new life. It's time for you to see the impossible being possible. The impossible is possible. Put that in the comment section below. I see the impossible as being possible. Affirm that right now. Don't wait. You don't want to miss this opportunity to put this good out into the universe. You don't want to miss this opportunity to tell God, to communicate to God what it is you're here for. And you know what it is you're here for. God loves when you throw his word in his face. I can make the impossible possible. There's nothing I can't do. There's nothing that God in me can't do. With the power of Christ, all things are possible. Did you forget? That's why you have to let this mind be in you that was in Christ Jesus. That's why you have to say, I am Jesus. The person that says, I am Jesus, can do the impossible. The person that says, I am Jesus, views themselves being able to do the impossible. They don't see anything as being impossible. So if you aren't Jesus, then who are you? Because you were made in the image and likeness of God. So if you're not Jesus, who are you? If you're not God, who are you? We don't mean this in an egotistical way. We're not putting ourselves up on a pedestal. We're reclaiming our divine heritage. We're reclaiming our divine inheritance that they tried to tell us we have to wait to heaven to get. My divine inheritance is here with me right now, and I make the choice and the decision to access it. The angel is my teller and God is my banker. The angel is my teller and God is my banker. I have enough money flowing to me to live the life I always dreamed of. I have enough money flowing to me to be able to live, go, hang out, chill, breathe, relieve stress, however, wherever I want, however long I want. Because God in me deserves the best, because God wants me to have the best. God wants to experience the best in me, through me, and as me. And I'm going to let it happen, baby. And I think you should decide to make the choice for that to happen for you as well. Because if not, you're selling yourself short. If you think God wants you to eat cans and bean cans and ramen noodles and only have $20 for your gas tank and have to scrounge up change, a child of God shouldn't have to be scrounging up change unless they're putting it away and saving it. Because they got so much money in their bank, in their wallet, in their safe, they don't even have to touch that change. They could save that change and give it to somebody else and make a change in their life. That's the child of God. That's the person that I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to children of God. I'm not talking to non-believers. I'm not talking to people who don't think it's possible. I'm not talking to people who are settling for less. I'm not talking to people who don't want the best for themselves. I'm not talking to people who don't think they can have what it is they secretly desire. Everybody got a dream. Everybody has an idea of how they feel they should live. Everybody sees themselves doing something different than they're doing right now, especially if they have a life that's not in alignment with who they truly feel they are. And I know if you're watching my channel and watching my videos, you know there's better out there for you. You know there's more out there for you. You know there's more out there for you. Deep down inside, I know you do. That's why you watch my channel, to stay motivated, so you could go out and get what it is you desire. Go out and get what it is you want, because you know it's out there waiting for you. But it won't wait forever. It's only waiting for those who will take the opportunity, take the chance, and make right choices each and every day, and pile them up on top of each other, so that way they could be something, do something, and have something. I'm talking to people at the end of this year that are going to be able to pop a bottle of champagne because they chose to do so much. They chose to uplift themselves so much. They chose to choose success for themselves. That's who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to people who are choosing mediocrity. I'm not talking to people who are choosing to be average Joes. I'm talking to people who deserve the best, who want the best, who know that no matter what their condition is, who know no matter what state of life they're in right now, what state of mind they're in, they know they can have their dream become a reality. They know they can have the amount of money they want. They know they can get paid the amount of money they want. I'm talking to people who want to set the amount of money they know they deserve to get paid, ask for it, and get it. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the future millionaires. I'm talking to future billionaires, future trillionaires. I'm talking to people who know that they can have whatever it is they can see for themselves, because they believe it for themselves and they're conceiving it for themselves. People can talk about this, that, and the other, about dreamers and believers and all this stuff. They can have all the things in the world to say about us, but when we make it happen, their mouths are closed and they don't have anything to say anymore. And that's how it's going to be. There are people who have spoken things into their reality, that they were going to meet people, that they were going to have this amount of money in their account, that they were going to drive this car, live in this home, live in this state, live in this area with other affluent people. And they got it there. They got it. They got what it is they wanted. They took their imagination and turned it into reality. You're supposed to take your imagination and use that to create off of. That's where your ideas come from. That's where money-making ideas come from. And you can't sit on them. You have to take a chance. You have to take a shot. You have to believe in yourself. You only get one life. You only get one life, and you have to do something with it. If not, your life's going to suck. And you're going to suck. And you don't want either of those things to take place. I know you don't. If you're watching this channel, that's the last thing I know you want for yourself or those around you. So make a positive decision. You don't know who's watching you. You don't know who's looking up to you. You don't know who's secretly admiring you. You don't know who's a secret fan of you. You might just be sweeping the floor, taking the trash out. You don't know who's looking at you, looking up to you, and proud of you. Make right decisions. Make right choices. Believe in yourself today. I don't care what kind of job you have. I don't care what kind of car you drive. I don't care what kind of place you live in or where you live, what you live in. I don't care. I just know you need to keep making the right keep making the right decisions, keep making the right choices, so that way you can make your choices and your decisions work for you. Your choices and your decisions are money. Don't waste them. You wouldn't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your thoughts. Don't waste your choices. Don't waste your time making bad decisions, because you'll never get that time back. I guarantee it. I bet your bottom dollar you'll never get that time back. But if you keep making choices that will impact you marvelously, if you keep doing everything you're doing and getting it done in a major way, you'll be unstoppable, and you'll be able to get every good thing life has to offer. And you know you're worth every good thing that life has to offer. You know you deserve it. And I want to let you know to keep working for it, keep working towards it, keep grinding, keep making it happen. Keep choosing to be your best and do your best so you can have your best. And keep impacting your life the way you want it to go. The way you want your life to go, it can happen. The way you want your life to go, it will happen. There's literally nothing that you can't do. It's up to the choices you make. It's up to the decision you make. It's up to what you choose to do with your mind. You tell yourself you can have it, it's yours. You tell yourself you're going to have it, it's yours. You tell yourself it's more than possible for you to have it, it can happen, and it will happen. The choice is yours. The decision is yours. What are you going to decide for you? because nobody else is going to be able to do it for you. Not even God. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button. Smash the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and light. We out.